Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Beorning, and we are here with Orthon to show him some maps.
What a fine gift! I did not think you knew of my interest in cartography.
Yes, what can I help you with, my friend? Oh, what do you have there? Oh, it's some maps of the Anduin. Oh, what a fine gift, Pineclaw. I did not think you knew of my interest in cartography. It is a vanishing talent these days, I am afraid, but I have done my best to craft maps of the lands through which we have traveled. This will be a great help in improving the accuracy of my own efforts in the field. Not that they are in great need of such improvement, but I believe there is always room for honing one's skills. Oh, this gift is more practical purpose? I will, of course, study these maps of the river closely, and give my feelings to Aragorn, so that we may travel the Anduin as safely and as quickly as we can. Alright. So that takes care of that. And what do you think, Farrell?
I overheard your conversation with Orthon, and have a suggestion of my own.
Yes, what is your suggestion? I hope you will bring it to Darvon, for I know he has the ear of Aragorn. I urge that he not fly the standard of the king when he sailed up the Anduin. I have trained many light-fingered folk in the art of burglary, and I know the value of surprise. Sometimes it can make all the difference. If he keeps secret the fact that our departure and the manner of our travel, any foe we face may be put off his guard upon our arrival. My heart tells me that there is value in this. Please Darvon my message, Pineclaw. Alright, I suppose that's reasonable. No, I got the feeling that Aragorn has already got that in mind, seeing how the first thing he did related to the need for secrecy. Alright, now let's see. We need to bring the Corsair's swords to... But actually, bringing the Corsair's swords and returning those is the only thing we've got left for this. Yay! Let's hurry this up a little bit, and then we can be finished with all these errands for the Great Company. I know. Isn't that what half the great game is? Or at least half the volume. Half the game is for rangers, whether or not they're part of the Great Company. Now let's see. Up here. Not that I think it's really all that practical taking a horse barreling up stairways. Alright, well, we can dismount now. This man is most skilled at healing. Okay, that's good. Hello there, I've collected these weapons.
I see you had more success with the weapon gathering than I did.
But I too have done some good. These folk were fortunate I was here to see to their wounds. I know the plan is for us to leave the city, and it is important for us to do so, but we should try to help as many of the people here as we can. Wasn't that plan A on our entire southern journey? And that's the reason why we got here so late in the first place? Oh, well, yes. Well, I will put these weapons into the barrel then as Pelargir to where he wants it brought. But you should return to Langlass and tell him that I will be on short rations for the rest of the journey. I wish to give a portion of my provision to some of the families that are attacked the Umbar hit the hardest. Yeah. Something tells me that is difficult. Of course, I just hope that he has the strength to actually fight when it comes time. But that is an entirely different matter. Now let's go and get back to our friends at the Grey Host. We are back, and it's time to do a couple of thousand turn-ins.
Thank you for finding the maps, and helping with all these matters.
Oh, you found some maps of the Anduin. Perfect! Oh, alright, and also Farron was thinking about making sure that we don't fly the flag of Gondor until we reached the inn to have some surprise in there. Ah, yes, I'll share Farron's concerns, and spoke with Aragorn about this very matter while you were in the city. It has been his plan all along to keep secret the standard that Halbarad holds for him. I think he has not yet decided when to fly the standard, for it will be a message to both enemy and our allies that cannot be easily taken back, right? Thank you for finding the maps, my friend, and for helping with all of these matters. We will have many ships ready to sail sooner and safer than I had expected. Right. That's good. Well, how are you recovering, Lothran dear?
Thank you. Asking for help does not come naturally to me.
Asking for help does not come naturally to me, and I beg you to forgive me for it. I hope to regain my strength before long. This weakness and fatigue pains me more than any of the injuries I sustained in Saruman's care. Yes, I understand. Hello, Calenglad.
If we stay true to each other, we have nothing to fear.
So you helped Halbarad? Were you able to help him with whatever it was he needed? Yes. How do you feel about the mood of the Grey Company right now? I believe they are doing fine for the most part. We have been through a great deal already, and there is more hardship ahead. But if we stay true to each other, there will be nothing we need to fear. We lost friends along the way, and brothers, but our memories of them will give us strength to go on. If I close my eyes, I shall still hear their voices, and they urge me to stand with Aragorn and honor my pledge. And one day, you will buy Radonir and Daravoon and me a meal and drinks, and we will toast the successful journey of the Grey Company. Oh yes, I told Daravoon about our agreement once this is done, and I didn't think you'd mind. I have a feeling I'll be hosting all the survivors of the Grey Company at this rate. Oh. Hello there, Longless.
I hope the task was not too onerous for you.
Well, how did you find my task, Pineclaw? I hope it was not too onerous. Well... Yes, I do have a message from Mandan, though. I sent Mandan with Cariant in hopes that my young friend would be able to keep Mandan in line. But it seems he's still trying to peddle those sows and poultices of his. During our stay in Enedwythe, most of us looked forward to his excursions into the coombe seeking herbs, because it meant a respite from his sales peak. He would inevitably return with more flowers and roots to add to his concoctions, but aside from worsening the smell, I dare say they did not otherwise affect their properties. Well, thank you for completing my task for him, my friend. Whew. Let's see, what do I got here? Yes, you are now just 6,119 from level 103. Well, hopefully this little discussion with Aragorn will take care of that.
I will soon depart on the ships, but I have another purpose for you.
Yes, I asked that you help prepare the ships, but I did not expect such speed even with you, Pineclaw. I thank you for your efforts, and I know that we are put into the best position we could as a result. I have given some thought to the next request, my friend, and I hope you agree with me on this. I do not ask you to accompany us on the ships. Instead, I ask you to travel by land through Upper Lebanon and the Lothranark. We must learn the state of war in the east. The Vale of Tumladen and the town of Imloth Meliue have strong walls of old, and were used as places of safety for the people in times of war. The people there will tell you much of what has transpired elsewhere in Gondor. Angbor will go that way as well, and his men, and will be a boon companion as you go. I have another purpose for you, my friend. I want you to find Gandalf, or true-hearted Faramir in Minas Tirith, and tell them about our victory here. Tell no others. In Faramir I placed a trust I would not give to his father. There is too much I do not know about our situation in the White City. Alright, but first, we must go and find Angbor. Oh, haha, he's standing right next to you. Oh, hello there, Angbor. Sorry I missed you.
I have heard a great deal about you, and I welcome you as a companion.
Yes, I welcome you, and if you are half as brave and skilled as Aragorn tells me, we shall have no trouble at all. Alright, here comes 103. Oh, I guess I have to choose one of these essences first. Morale or power? Ooh, which one as a Beorning who has no power should I choose?
I have 4,000 men with me. They will travel behind us.
Yes, we'll see about those 4,000 men. Yes, before he departed for Minas Tirith, Prince Imrahil charged me with the defense of the fiefs he left behind. I accepted this duty, knowing it might end in death, and left my son to protect my own lands. I engaged the Corsairs and Southrons at the city of Linhir, but we were heavily outnumbered, and our defeat seemed certain. And then a new force joined the fray, a vast army of shadows from the forbidden paths under the mountains. They were dead men, and they brought death with them, silent and sure. My men cast aside their weapons and fled, but I stood my ground, and when I saw the banner of he who led them in the glade, it was Aragorn, and he rode 'neath the standard of the king. Fearless he called me, but what man can be afraid when a king has returned to a kingdom that needs him? I have 4,000 men with me, and they will travel behind us. It will be slow going for them, so we will ride ahead and see what awaits them. Let us fight the Southrons in Upper Lebanon and clear the way for their swords. Then we will come to the Vale of Tumladen and see the state of the war. So therefore, I need to go and defeat some Haradrim in Upper Lebanon. Oh, yippee! Let us go. But first, we must navigate the city of Pelargir and come to the opposite gate. I am here at the Upper Lebanon Gate from Pelargir, and I have found Angbor, and let's see what he has for us.
Gondor needs your aid.
I am glad you have come, Pineclaw. One of your skill would be a great boon to our cause. A boon we may well come to depend upon. We have thrown up the gate of the east, and make ready to move through Upper Lebanon. Will you join us, my friend? Alright, I suppose we can do that. I suppose that we can do that. And now, our next duty is to go and defeat Haradrim within Upper Lebanon and start on our journey. But you have something for us to do?
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
We can tarry no longer, my friend. Aragorn has bid us to travel to Minas Tirith across the plains of Upper Lebanon and Lasanar, and I shall not abandon him at this crucial hour. However, my men have grown weary of many have not yet rest since the defeat of the Corsairs. I know well the pain they feel, but they must press on through it, as I have all of Gondor's great warriors. Go to them and sound the horn that they might find themselves renewed. When you have done so, return to me, for our journey is just beginning.
Gondor needs your aid.
And as my men and I journeyed to Pelargir and Linhir, we felt a great weight upon us. Days without rest and the fatigue of battle had worn us all down, but this filled me with dread in a way that I had never known. And just as I took hold, it faded away, and those of my men that had cowed found a way to their feet once more. I have heard many rumors of what happened that day, but I do not know if there is any truth to them. I have not had much time to think about the matter until now, yet still it troubles me. Speak with my men on this, and see if there is any truth to these tales. Alright, in other words, somebody found an Nazgul somewhere. At least that would be my guess on that stuff. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, alright. We make for Minas Tirith, yay! Alright. Good, let's get everybody together. Let's be ready to head on our way. Let's find some more men. Let's gather them. Let's be ready to fight. Fight for Gondor. Hello there.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Why do you ask me to recall such things? Before the terror pulled me to the ground, I saw the form of a great beast above the ashen clouds. It let out a shrill cry as it flew overhead, and then it was gone. I swear to you, I speak the truth. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you speak the truth on that. Yep. Sounds like Nazgul to me. Now then, let's find some more of these. I think I've pretty much concluded what that thing was.
How may I help you, friend?
As with Lord Angbor, I wish I knew what happened in this moment. My armor grew heavy and I fell to the ground before I could realize what had happened. I regret that I cannot be of more help. Well, yeah. Still think it's a Nazgul. You're not going to be able to convince me of otherwise. Okay, it looks like some more men to rally. There you go. As my lord commands. As... Oh, up there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All the way around. Stone cities. Like a bear. Liking the wilderness. Open fields. Trees. Not stone all over the place. Here we got stone mountains. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm being led astray all around. Everywhere but where we need to go. Alright, let's see. I thought I... arrows. Aha, here they are. Here you go. Rally, go forth. Okay. Good. And then one more person to speak with for our investigation. Even though I long ago reached my conclusions on the matter, we must not make a premature report. Because who knows, we may get new evidence that will say it was something other than a Nazgul, even though, I mean, what are the odds of there being a Nazgul this close to Mordor? Hello there! What did you see on that night when everybody threw themselves to the ground?
Gondor needs your aid.
Since the sun was blotted out 4 days ago, we have had little without the use of torches. But what I saw, I shall never forget. A flying beast bore a rider in darkened robes, and the blade he held reflected what little light passed through the murky sky. As I looked upon him, a great pain overtook me, and I turned away. When I turned to look again in the sky, he was gone. Oh yes, very definitely a Nazgul. It is time for us to report back to Angbor, and we'll find out what he has to say in the next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.